Welcome to Parkinson Voice Project Speak Out online home practice session. My name is Sarah Deasing. I'm a speech language pathologist and certified speak out provider. Today's topic is multitasking. Say it with intent. Multitasking. Speak out more. Multitasking. And smile with intent. My question for you today is, do you think that multitasking is a good thing? Tell me yes or no with intent. Now, if you've heard us say over and over, do one thing at a time with intent, then you know the answer is a resounding no. We are going to talk more about that in today's session. So let's begin by taking a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Parkinson Voice Project created the Speak Out Therapy program by Samantha Ellendary, our founder and CEO. So Samantha developed this program to help people with Parkinson's and related conditions to regain and retain your speech and your swallowing. So in order to do that, you need to work one-on-one with a certified speak out provider to have personalized care for you. And you also need to do your practice every day in order to speak and swallow with intent. So let's jump into our first exercise, the warm-up exercise. So lift your voice up and over the screen. May, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Start with more intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. And stretch out every sound. Get ready. May, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Well done. If you'll notice, my voice did not drop in between the words. So we're going to practice that again once we get to the counting. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. I hope you're on our website, parkinsonvoiceproject.org, for today's Speak Out session. On our website, you will see the chat to the right of this broadcast. It will ask you to put your name and where you're from. So I would be Sarah from Texas. So we love to see you in the chat. If you don't feel like chatting or that makes you multitask, then just watch the images and encouraging messages as they go by during today's session. Our next exercise is the ah exercise. We are going to get ready. We are going to project out a steady ah with intent. Let's do it. Ah. We are going for a max of 10 seconds. It should be clear the whole time. Speak out. intent. Start with more intent if your voice is trailing off at the end. Speak out. Well done. We're looking for a clear ah and not ah. We call that glottal fry, and that actually hurts your voice. So speak out. Last one with the most intent yet. Take a sip with intent. You deserve it. And a sip with intent. The next exercise is the glides exercise. So all of these exercises are made possible by intent. That's what makes it happen. So speak out your ah, then we're going to glide up, stop. You're going to do your ah again and then glide all the way down. Speak out. Ah, ah, more intent. Ah, ah. Notice I am not doing this with my head while I am doing the glide. I'm moving my voice and not my head. Speak out. Ah, ah. So moving your voice and the head at the same time is multitasking. So every time that I tell a patient to move their voice and not their head, their glide sounds better because they're able to focus on one thing with intent. Let's make it the best glide yet. Last one, speak out. Excellent. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Next is the counting exercise. So for the counting, we're going to use intent through the number to the next one. So it's not going to sound like 1, 2, 3. So instead, we're going to use intent to make it clear, like 1, 2, 3. I'm not squeezing, I'm not tightening, I'm using intent. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Speak out more. 4, 5, 6. More intent. 7, 8, 9. Keep it up. 10, 11, 12. So reset at every line to start speaking with more intent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are you connecting every number? So you can help yourself do this better by sending those numbers up and over into the next room. Speak out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent. Take a sip with intent. So all of the exercises build on each other. We start with the building blocks until you get to speaking with intent. Our topic for today is multitasking. Let's read with intent. Read each sentence 2 times. Use more intent the second time, emphasizing the highlighted words. Multitasking slows you down. Speak out. Multitasking slows you down. Speak out. When you multitask, your brain switches between tasks. Speak out. When you multitask, your brain switches between tasks. Like it's a train having to switch to a new track every time you do a new activity. Speak out. It increases fatigue and mistakes. Speak out more. It increases fatigue and mistakes. Speak out. Do one thing at a time with intent. Speak out more. Do one thing at a time with intent. So many research studies have shown that when you multitask, not only does it take you longer to complete all of the tasks that you're doing, but you also make more mistakes. So let's see how we can avoid that with our conversation exercise. So answer the prompts with intent and take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Say it with intent. Answer the question. What activities require your attention? Tell me with intent. What activities require your attention? While your speak out daily practice, of course. Here are some important tasks that I have listed. Maybe you also said other things like pickleball if you're an avid pickleballer, or enjoy playing a card game. Those are important activities for your intention. These are very important for your safety in daily life as well and really require your attention. So let's say them with intent. Organizing medications. Next one. Paying bills. Speak out. Driving. Tell me with intent, do these activities require your full, undivided attention? Tell me with intent. Yes. Next conversation question. So pick one of those, or the answer that you gave. So medications, bills, or driving when you pick that activity. Tell me with intent, what distractions do you have during that activity? Tell me with intent. So what other things are requiring your attention at the same time? Tell me again in a strong voice. Excellent. Here are some that I came up with. We're going to read them with intent. TV or radio. Speak out. Phone calls. Speak out. People talking. More intent. Clutter. So having clutter in your space actually takes your brain's attention away, divides your focus. So having background noise, a lot of the times your brain filters it out and you might not realize it. It is draining your attention and your energy. So in order to focus on one thing with intent, turn off the TV or the radio, silence your phone, and you could either step into another room to pay your bills, do your speak out exercises, or ask people if they could let you do one thing at a time with intent. That is our conversation exercise. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. For the Dr. Boone's words, we're going to practice our swallow. And we are emphasizing those G's, those NG's, and the K's. That helps with the movement. To start your swallow, protect your airway and swallow with intent. Speak out. Gu, la, gang, ga, ga. More intent. Gu, la, gang, ga, ga. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Gangla, gangla. Ku, kla, ku, kla. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Read the passage 2 times. Use more intent the second time. On our bonus reading, emphasize the highlighted words. Speak out. We have a finite amount of energy and attention. Say attention with intent. Attention. When you split your attention, you run out of energy sooner. Maximize your day by prioritizing what gets your attention and then do it with intent. You will do it better and more efficiently. Say prioritizing with intent. Prioritizing. Every sound with intent. Speak out. We have a finite amount of energy and attention. When you split your attention, you run out of energy sooner. Maximize your day by prioritizing what gets your attention and then do it with intent. You will do it better and more effectively, efficiently. And this is information from today's session was taken from our friends over at Center for Brain Health. So they have lots of wonderful education and information about brain health. Thank you for joining me for today's session. Great work. Hope you feel accomplished after getting your speak out exercise in. If you'd enjoy this session as much as I have, make sure you like and subscribe to Parkinson Voice Project on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let's speak and live with intent.